Mademoiselle and ça c'est deuxième Chanel moi. And aujourd'hui, we're gonna be doing another Zodiac video as we are here to talk about the Geminis. Yes, it is now Gemini season. Run! Let me stop. Don't get mad at me, Gemini. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm just playing. It's just a joke. We are going to be talking about the most misunderstood zodiac sign, the air sign everybody loves to hate. And I will say, I'm not even going to lie, this is actually one of my least favorite zodiac signs, but I am surrounded by Geminis, okay? One of my prominent father figures is a Gemini. My sister's a Gemini. A lot of my close friends are Geminis. And of course, my man is a Gemini. Now you guys are probably like, Yvana, how you a Capricorn with a Gemini? To be honest, I don't know. And I will say he does not have the typical Gemini qualities that a lot of people talk about whatsoever. Maybe a little bit, like when I did this video and I had to dig a little deep to get some research to make sure that my video would kind of make sense, I realized, I don't know. When it comes to traditional Gemini zodiacs, in what I've experienced, I realized that when it comes to Geminis, they're very, very different because as you guys already know, they are represented by twins, right? They could be multiple people in one person. And that's probably why a lot of people give them the reputation that a lot of us know of being two-faced, okay? They are inconsistent. They don't know what they want. They're all over the place. Yobaka fuchita. And this is probably why a lot of people can't fuck with a Gemini, can't handle a Gemini because it's like, but I will say my man is my soulmate. I love him. He's the love of my life. Like, and we get along so well. No issues. Like, it's so weird. Because I kid you not, when I found out he was a Gemini, I was like, oh, this is not gonna last well. It's not gonna last long. I'm just gonna enjoy my stay, but we're about to go on 3 years and it's been the most unproblematic relationship of my life. Funny enough, I thought my dad was a Gemini my entire life until I started doing these videos and I realized he's literally one day off. So his birthday is on May 20th, which makes him technically a Taurus, but he's on that Gemini cusp. So I guess he has the qualities of both, but you guys know how zodiacs work and how the year and the sun and all of that. So sometimes you can have different qualities of different zodiacs because of different variations. It all depends on your birth chart. So that goes for all these videos that I do. Understand these videos are not to be taken literally. You have to get a birth chart made to find out exactly, you know, who you are according to astrology, of course. And also understand that things such as your environment, where you are in life and things like that can affect who you are. So this is just for entertainment purposes. Now, when it comes to Geminis, I will say that you definitely have to take all of this with a grain of salt because Geminis, like I said, you don't know what you're going to get. And they're very adaptable. So like you can have a Gemini that is completely opposite of any type of zodiac you will read, and you have to genuinely get to know them to actually know the Gemini that you're dealing with, if they let you. So let's get into that. So Gemini season falls between May 21st and June 20th, which is summertime. Hot girl summer, hot boy summer, whatever y'all want to call it. That's Gemini season. And of course, since it's hot, that's the time when a lot of people are having fun, they're enjoying themselves, and Geminis are nothing short of that. They are the life of the party. They're also a mutable sign, which means they're adaptable to situations. They can literally bounce back from anything, okay? There's no such thing as embarrassing a Gemini. They're gonna get over anything pretty quickly. They are also not going to be the type to hold grudges and be mad at people because they want to live la vida loca, okay? They're not gonna sit here and have fights with you and argue with you and do all of this goofy shit all day because at the end of the day, they got a party to go to. They got shit to do. They got a craft to make. They got a car to buy. They got something to do because Gemini always has different interests, different hobbies, different passions. They all over the place all the time. They love to have a good time. So anything that has to do with having a bad time is not what a Gemini is about. A lot of people like to say that they have hidden agendas, but realistically, Geminis are just extremely cautious, but I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. They're very playful, curious, and multifaceted. They are known for having multiple friend groups. They don't mix friends, okay? They got the church friend group, the school friend group, the thought friend group, the non-thought friend group, the sports friend group. Listen, they got a friend group for everything to match their needs, and they not gonna mix everybody. And a lot of you guys are probably like, that's because all they want to do is talk shit. Sometimes, but we'll get into that. But they are the social butterflies of the zodiac. So you could always catch them just being them, cooling it with somebody, kicking it at a party, in the VIP section, living it up, being the VIP section. There's no party without a Gemini present. I hate to say it. However, understand some can be the complete opposite and be totally reserved to themselves, only keeping very close separated friend groups, of course. For whatever reason, Geminis just do not like keeping the same groups of friends all together. They like to have them separated by category. This is something I've seen with literally every Gemini that I know. Not one Gemini that I know is not like this. They even separate family. They have like very close family, distant family, ghetto family, Christian family, and they will not hang out with all of them at the same time. If they know all of them are going to be there at the same time, they're not going to go. It's just the most interesting thing. I don't know, Gemini, comment down below why you're like this, but I mean, I think it actually does make sense because it minimizes drama, and Gemini doesn't like drama. Is that what it is? Did I figure it out? I think that's what it is. That's another thing. Geminis, they do not like drama. They don't like zen. They don't like nothing. Anything that has to do with all that riff-raff, rah-rah, Geminis don't like it. So you guys are probably like, so why they always in drama then? Why they always in a problem? Why everybody always got a problem with a motherfucking Gemini? That's because Geminis, again, are very, very misunderstood. A lot of people like to say that they are two-faced, they're backstabbing, they're liars, and this is mainly because of their communication style. Geminis communicate very, very differently from other zodiac signs. Now, of course, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is practically the planet of communication and writing and things like that. And they're very, very outward with their communication. But at the same time, they don't know how to communicate how they feel with the people that they love. They kind of feel like things that are in plain sight should just be understood. You're my friend, so you should know that I love you. You're with me here now, right? So that means that I like you. I'm calling you, right? I'm texting you, right? So that means that I fuck with you. That's how Geminis operate. But let's be real. We're not mind readers, Gemini. So you have to fucking say that shit. Geminis are more so do it and there you go. That's how they show it. They're more so, I watched your story. I checked in on you. I see you're alive. That's great. I sent you a text message. You said, hi, how you doing back to me? That means you're alive. I did my job. And that sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It really does suck. But for Gemini, it's like, why I gotta do all that extra shit? Like, what? For what? What's understood is understood. You're not blocked, are you? All right. When I see you, I say hi, right? It's all fun and games. We could pick up where we left off. But a lot of people don't necessarily like that because with Geminis, you're not gonna know if they hate you or not because they're just not gonna tell you. They feel like you should just know because the thing is with Geminis, that's one thing you'll know if they don't like you. In my opinion, I feel like I know, but with a lot of other people, they're not so keen on picking up on their energy. Geminis can be and can come off very flaky because they will not outwardly be like, I don't like you, I don't fuck with you, you made me mad. They literally will just change the way they act. You can literally be with them in the club, kicking it, having fun, and then the next minute they literally beefing with you and you don't know what the fuck is going on. And you literally probably did something and it's literally common sense. And to them it's like, you was twerking on me in the VIP section in the club last night and then you stole my bottle of liquor and you didn't even put in for the bottle. Maybe you were drunk and you forgot. Maybe you need to be reminded and you got a hangover. Gemini's not gonna run you that service. Gemini's like, you know what the fuck you did. Cut. Snip, snip, ho. It ain't nothing. Cut that bitch off. So for a lot of people, they're like, you're fake as fuck. We was just cool as hell. Now all of a sudden you don't want to talk to me. When in actuality, Gemini just doesn't know how to feel about you because yes, they can get over things really quick and they're not going to hold grudges. But at the same time, they want to be able to process their feelings about how they feel about you. They're extremely cautious about the people that they have around them, even though at this point they literally have the world around them. They got contacts out the wazoo. They could call anyone for anything because they've maintained a relationship with fucking the brick wall. But for them, when it comes to people that they play close, they're very, very cautious. So any little thing that you do to a Gemini, they just gonna cut you off. They're not gonna hate you, they're not gonna hold a grudge, but they're just gonna not fuck with you. And they do this in such an aloof manner because they're not gonna do it in a way that they're so mad at you and they're angry and they throwing shots on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. No. They're gonna do it in a way that like it just genuinely doesn't matter. Like they'll just stop talking to you, they'll just stop answering your phone calls, they'll stop liking your pictures. It's just gonna be like a cold contact, cold shoulder, you know what the deal is, you know what you did, don't fucking talk to me type of deal. But honestly, that's just how a lot of them operate. Sometimes they come around down and they realize that they're really being stupid and unreasonable, sometimes they do decide to give you another chance. And if you ruin it that time, it's really fucked up because they don't do 3 strikes you're out. It's 2 and done, okay? Geminis are very, very cautious with who they keep around them. They're kind of like an onion, okay? You will never ever get to truly know a Gemini until they truly love you and let them into their circle. And that takes a long time. It doesn't matter if you're friend, family, shit, doesn't matter if you're dating them. It takes so fucking long to get to know a Gemini for who they truly are. They do not open up easily at all. Their sign represents change and balance. As we know, the summertime, especially around the time that Gemini season starts, this is the time of a new season. The days are longer, the sun is out. I fucking hate the summer. That's probably why I hate Gemini season, and I don't really care for Geminis like that, because I hate the summer. Everybody's all fucking happy, the sun's all freaking burning, and it's just nasty outside. You guys are probably like, damn, you sound so demonic. Yeah, I'm a Capricorn. I'm probably the definition textbook of it. I just hate the summer. I hate the heat. I hate it all. But anyhow, it's time for change and reflection, and that's what a Gemini does for you. When you have a Gemini in your life, they are truly inspirational people because they're able to do so much with so little time. They are the multitaskers of the Zodiac. They're able to accomplish and do so much in so little time. It's insane. They kind of remind me of Aries with this. Aries is able to do so many tasks, so much on their plate, and execute it beautifully. And Geminis are really good at that as well. Of course, to get into the pros, of course, Zodiacs are the pioneers, the innovators, the fearless, adaptable. They learn extremely quickly, like extremely. That's something I'm very jealous of. I wish I could have that because I don't learn that fast. Okay, I'll tell you that much. And believe it or not, they're really, really gentle. They're pretty affectionate. And if you get them to actually care about you, they are reliable as all hell. I will say a Gemini is probably the only person that will probably pick you up at 3 o'clock in the morning because you drunk as fuck and you was dumb enough to not charge your phone before you went out. Not saying that the other Zodiacs are not reliable, but the other Zodiacs are probably gonna curse you the fuck out for being stupid as fuck and then come pick you up. A Gemini is probably literally gonna pick you up and then talk shit later, or not talk shit at all. They're gonna have your back. Like Geminis, when they love you, when they down for you, when they really fuck with you, will most likely be there for you no matter what. And a lot of you guys are probably looking at me with 8 heads like, bitch, what Geminis do you know? I'm telling you, you just gotta get them to fuck with you, to like you. You gotta actually earn their trust, because if you don't, you're never gonna see any of these qualities in a Gemini. You're just gonna think that they're demonic pieces of shit that are two-faced as hell, that are vain as shit, that don't care about nobody but themselves. But realistically, I ain't gonna lie, even though they're my least favorite Zodiac sign, I will say they're not necessarily like that. They are ridiculously open-minded. That's something about Geminis that I really like. Okay, you can have any type of conversation with them. You can tell them any type of, I don't want to say secret because we'll get into that again. Like I said, you can literally give any type of idea to them, or you know, probably open up to them about your sexuality or any type of new age ideas, and they will be very open to it. They will inspire you. If you need that little push, that Gemini will be there to be like, yeah, go for it, do it, be that shit, do that shit. Geminis are the truth for that. Now, of course, we have to get into the cons. Now, the first thing is the two-facedness. Now, I really feel like this is a genuine misconception, but at the same time, it's true to an extent. They have multiple personalities, okay? Shit, I hate to sound petty, but I might say that Geminis probably have a personality disorder at this point, because again, you don't know what you're going to get. They could be really, really sweet, but they could also be very, very mean and vindictive and vengeful. And this is something that a lot of people can never really understand. A lot of people just get tired of them and write them off as fucking demonic. This is because when a Gemini doesn't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. And usually it's pretty aloof. But if you betray a Gemini, if you disrespect a Gemini, if you are literally out here trying to play a Gemini, it's not gonna end well for you. You sat there, you told that Gemini secrets, consider it in the streets. You sat there and you told that Gemini anything about you that you don't want anybody to know, consider that done. Don't even tell the shit. God forbid you told that Gemini you committed crimes. FBI about to be at your door, because the Gemini is going to do anything to get back at you. They are very, very vindictive, because they're the type of people that you're going to feel the way I feel. That's how Geminis are. I'm not going to say most of them don't get to this point, because let's be real, a lot of us have experienced Geminis and a lot of them do kind of get to this point. But for the most most part, a lot of them don't waste their energy on everybody doing this. Like, you gotta be like an ex-lover that like literally cheated on them with like a bunch of people type shit. Like, you gotta really do monumental shit and really be really important for them to do something like that to you. But a lot of people don't even get that close to Geminis anyway. So it's like, it's hard to even say that that's a common occurrence because yeah, but that's the reputation that they have drummed up. And I've seen it in action. When a Gemini gets mad, oh, it's scary. You don't want to be on their mean streak. You don't want them to have you on their hit list because it's gonna be a hit, all right, and they ain't gonna miss. They're very indecisive, ridiculously indecisive. They're the type of people that literally can never settle on one thing. They do have multiple interests in different things. So they can have a hard time finding and settling down with a career or even a relationship because everything is just so appealing to them. They have an interest in everything. They want to conversate about everything. They want to go everywhere. They just can't sit the fuck down. And this is fucking annoying, but it makes them never boring. So that's a pro, but at the same time, for a lot of us, that's tiring. Imagine a hamster on a wheel. That's a Gemini. Sit the fuck down. Like, they just like settle on something. Of course, I already touched on this, but they always expect you to know what you did to them. They expect you to read between the lines. They expect you to always maintain a sense of knowing how they feel, even though they don't necessarily know how they feel most of the time. And that's something that a lot of people really can't stand about Geminis at all. I know that's my biggest pet peeve with them because I'm the type of person where I need things to be said directly to me. I'm not about to be figuring it out or reading between the lines because bitch, this ain't Tetris. I'm not a mind reader and my brain be hurting thinking that damn hard to try to figure out what I did to you. If you think I did something to you, please let me know so I can rectify my behavior if it needs to be rectified. It's not that damn hard, Gemini. But Gemini, nope, they're gonna be mad, booted, jol, pissed off for literally like days or weeks before they even say anything. And more than likely, they still won't even tell you what you did. They'll just be like, oh, I'm over it now. We don't need to talk about it anymore. They will avoid all of that. Then that brings me to my next one. They do not like confrontation. I think you guys kind of figured that out when I said that they just don't like drama. But understand, Gemini, there's drama and there's confrontation. It's two different things. But again, if it's threatening their fun and it's not fun, they don't want to hear about it. And confrontation, of course, is not fun. So they're going to avoid all the responsibilities of having a conversation that needs to be had for something that they did or something that someone did to them. They just don't want to talk about it. They also have a habit of letting people treat them like trash. Believe it or not, yes, even though you guys may think that Geminis are pretty dominant and nobody can do them wrong because they're doing everyone wrong. No, they let people treat them like trash a lot, mainly because they just want to avoid the confrontation. Why should I sit here and go through this when I could just leave this person alone? Why should I say something about how someone is treating me when I could just leave them alone, block them? You don't exist was a person. That's Gemini. That's how Gemini will make you feel. You don't exist in my life. You had a funeral in my head literally 5 minutes ago. Who the fuck are you? Don't speak to me. That's Gemini's attitude towards like people that they don't fuck with. See, all these cons are the reason most Geminis and I just don't mesh very well. But at the same time, I don't think I've ever had legitimate beef with any Geminis. So, I mean, well, except for my sister, but I don't think that's beef. I just don't talk to her. So, my next one, of course, is that they are mixy. Oh my God. Let me do Gemini mixy. You know, sauce. Oh my God. Geminis are in every fucking thing. Like I said, they don't sit down. They got fucking friends everywhere. They want to be in different conversations, different friend groups, different jobs, different this. And it's like, why can't you just take several seats? Why do you have to have a seat at every table? They want to be at every table. They want to build the table. They want to make the table. They want to ship the table. They're everywhere. And for a lot of people, that's annoying as fuck. Because, especially for me, I don't like mixy people. I don't like that shit. I don't give a fuck. It might be toxic, but no new friends. I don't like that. And if it's gonna be new friends, could we introduce them slowly? Gemini got a house full of 60 people, inviting an extra 20 the next day. Yeah, no. They come off very careless because they are very aloof with a very long fuse. It takes a lot to get a Gemini mad because most of the time, the person getting them mad, they don't give a fuck about. And if they don't give a fuck about you, they're not gonna get mad about you. That's why it comes off like they don't give a fuck about nobody. They have a bad attitude and they're out for self and they're two-faced. It's not that they're two-faced, sweetheart. They just never cared about you. They were never your friend. They never liked you, whatever the case may be, whatever the situation is. You was just there for a good time because that's all they care about, a good time. They suck at showing love emotion. I will say when it comes comes to being in relationships with Geminis, most of them I know are usually emotionally distant. They're not good at showing love emotions. They're not good at showing that they're uncomfortable for the most part. Some are, but a lot of them that I've met personally are not. What type of Gemini you gonna get? Are they hot today? Are they cold today? Are they freezing? Do you need to get them a sweater? Do you need to get them a fucking chill pill? Whatever it is, it's very annoying to deal with someone who may be going through a personality disorder or something that is undiagnosed, unprovoked, and might lash out on you at any given time. Since Geminis are ruled by the planet Mercury, they're constantly surrounded by other people because Mercury, again, is the planet of communication, writing, movement. So they're always looking for other people to talk to. They enjoy in-depth conversation. They enjoy other people, their input and all of that. Like, that's what really ignites them. In-depth conversation, in-depth types of relationship. Well, I can't even say in-depth because they don't get, they're shallow. Yeah, I will say that right now. Y'all are shallow, okay? Y'all don't really care to really make deep connections with anyone unless you truly care about them. But it's like, how y'all gonna truly care about somebody if you don't try to put the effort for, listen, Geminis operate on a whole different playing field, but for the most part, they don't care to really make in-depth connections with people, but they like surface level conversations. So they're always moving in and out and in and out. So if you're having a conversation with a Gemini, you'll see that it's short. Okay, you try to tell them a story, their attention span, like by 5 minutes into the story, they don't want to hear the shit no more. They're like, oh, yeah, what's next? Do you want a burger? Like, they're on a whole nother conversation, a whole nother playing field, a whole nother, like, they're just not paying attention anymore because you already lost their attention. They do not give a flying fuck about what the hell you're talking about anymore, because at this point, you already lost their interest. Attention span, horrible. Every Gemini I know has a horrible attention span. When it comes to relationships, they have to be pleased intellectually before anything. Sex and all of that is cool, but being pleased intellectually is actually way more important, if not just as important as sex. So if you think you're about to woo over a Gemini because you're pretty and your dick is bomb or your pussy's bomb or whatever, yeah, you got another thing coming. If you cannot hold a conversation, if you cannot hold their mental capacity in any given way, you're not getting anywhere. I guarantee it. They have a bad habit of keeping people around until they find the one. So be very, very careful because they're good at hiding if they like you or not. So be very, very careful. All right. A lot of y'all Gemini see things as a fucking game. Okay. Like things as a fucking damn chessboard. You can just move people the way the fuck you want. And that's not how life should work. That's not how it works. People are not your chess pieces. So be very, very careful. When it comes to dating them, it could be very challenging because they don't really care to be in depth until later on down the relationship. It honestly feels like pulling teeth. Okay. They will teach you patience. Okay. Just like Taurus. Oh my God. They will teach you patience. Both of those signs. Jesus Christ. Woo. You got to be able to keep up with them. Okay. Because like I said, they're everywhere all the time. You don't know how they feel. You gotta be able to chop. Ain't no time for slow pokes with them, okay? When they ready to be together, I guess you just gotta be ready to be with them because that's just how they are. Like, they spur the moment people. I love you though, babe. I love you. If you're watching this. Damn, I'm dragging y'all. I feel like this was nice. Am I being nice? Comment down below. Am I being nice? I feel like I'm being nice. I think I'm being nice. When it comes to friends and family, yeah, they don't play about friends and family. They love their friends and family, especially the youth. You can always find them mentoring the youth, spending lots of time with the youth. They are very family-oriented people. Those are probably the only people they actually love unconditionally with absolutely no issues. But then even at that, they're not even omitted from the chop block, okay? They could still get chopped, okay? Gemini is like, yeah, don't piss me off. Yeah, your conversation is boring. I got places to be, money to make, and this conversation is boring. Is there a party? Is there an after party? Yeah, if it's not about a good time, I don't want to hear it. And that be with their family too, trust me. It's not, nobody's immune to Gemini's wrath. When it comes to careers, they love challenging careers and careers where they can move around. You will not ever see a Gemini in a desk job, and if you do, and you're telling me that this Gemini is a horrible person, that's why they're a horrible person, because they're working a desk job. No Gemini should be at a desk job. Geminis don't like desk jobs. They have to be able to move around, be able to converse with people. They have to be able to meet new people, mingle with new people, and all of that. They're not going to thrive in an environment that puts them in a box or in an environment where it's a routine. Everything has to be exciting, fast-paced, very like whatever the fuck that means. They gotta be out, okay? They gotta be outside. And if not moving around, they gotta be innovating, creating, inspiring. They don't want to be cooped up doing no boring bullshit, mundane, sir, yes sir type bullshit. Sorry to to the military, but a lot of them, I mean, some of them probably could do well in the military depending on the job, but a lot of them do very well with jobs where they're able to be free, okay, where they're able to really communicate with others, meet others, and honestly play off of the different types of people that they meet in life. Money is just a necessary evil for Gemini. Money is just one of those things that they know they need in life, but it's not something that they put emphasis on. It really depends on their rising and their moon and all of that, but for the most part, most Geminis are not like out here doing all that goofy shit just to get a bag. Like, they not that Zodiac. They're just like, you know what, I do need money. I'm not about to be lazy about it. I'm gonna get this money because that's fucking important. Okay, they're not a Capricorn, they're not a Taurus, they're Geminis, okay? They make amazing preachers, inventors, lawyers, writers, anything communicative, anything in the communication field. And most importantly, anything that allows them to help people, because believe it or not, Geminis are really, really big on helping others, making impact, paying it forward. That is something that Geminis do a lot of, okay? Look, guys, let's stop calling them demonic and actually think of some positive, okay? So with that being said, comment down below. Who's the Gemini in your life? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Are you a Gemini? When's your birthday? What'd you think about this video? I feel like I was very nice considering they're not my favorite, but all the Geminis I do have in my life, I do love them, okay? I love you guys so very much. You guys genuinely are some of the best people I've ever met, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm warming up to you guys. Now that I've gotten to know you guys more intimately, I realize you guys are not all demons. Some of you guys are just baby demons, you know? So it's just not that. Let me stop. I'm so sorry. Let me stop. You know, the more I get to know you guys, I realize that a lot of you guys are not the self-centered pieces of shit, two-faced assholes that a lot of people try to say that you guys are. You guys are not demons at all. A lot of you guys are the devil. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was fucked up. I just like fucking with y'all because y'all get so damn bad. All right. Sorry. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, do all that. And I'm gonna see y'all next time. And of course, peep the description box for everything that you need down below. Bye!